Am I audible to everybody? Yes, sir. Okay. If I am too audible also, please show some hand or something so that I can correct myself. Okay? Right. Kindly be seated, Dr. Ramesh. It's a pleasure and honor to be introduced by my student, who was a very good student once upon a time. Some of your staff members, I was lucky to be a faculty once upon a time in that institution and in some other institutions also. And today I want to tell about certain stupid things which I have done. And then if you get a small message, and I know everybody is smart, you don't want to do the same stupid thing which somebody else has done. Am I right? Am I right? So you are going to learn from somebody else's mistake. Okay? See, when I was a teacher, see, now you are an assorted group, correct? Somehow, in our mind, in the teacher's mind, they start feeling, oh, this student is brilliant, this student is not, and all those things. Do you agree? Some sort of first impression or something. You know that, right? Sometimes it sticks on also. There are some people who feel, let us have some fun. In the school, we were really being tortured. We were doing all those assignments. This college is no different. Some students used to be not in this college, but in some other college, people used to feel. Okay? Now, how many of you believe that every individual is unique, different? How many of you agree with that? If you have not taken your bath, no problem, don't lift your arm because the smell will be horrible. Otherwise, you can lift your arm to the full extent, man. Every one of you is unique. So, hostel, what problem? Huh? Okay. Some people had, they did not lift their hand. Okay. Right? Guys, I don't think you can see this poster, whatever it is, because the light is a little less. There are some letters here, like Life Fit lecture series. It was purposely put the image of, on the back side there is a light image. If there is a focus on that, then you will be able to see. The shadow is not fitting properly with the letters. Okay? Now what am I trying to say? Everyone is unique. Everyone is different. Sometimes their own parents themselves are prejudging them. Oh, you are a useless fellow. You are good for nothing. Why did I have? Only out of your concern or love or affection for you, sometimes you are labeled. Right? And because somebody has been repeating it repeatedly, maybe you also feel, okay. See, I used to feel only so and so will get the first mark in the class. I can never get it. Whatever I do, I can never get the first mark. That used to be my thinking. Okay? That was proved wrong when a crisis occurred in my life. Okay, financial crisis. And at that time, I had to really study hard so that I don't fail. You know what was the result? I studied only for not failing. That was my goal. But I ended up being the topper. Okay? So, just because you are the college topper, you will think, oh, immediately you will get all the benefits and all those things. Sorry. Academic excellence alone is not enough to become successful in life. Okay? Even if you are getting a very low mark, it's okay. So long as you pass the exam, it is okay. Throughout your life, you can learn and then become successful. Right? And so academic pass, see, everybody has passed their exam, right? Nobody is having any arrears or anything. Okay? Because I should not give them a wrong information. Because till the final year, they will be saying, giving more importance only for the academics. But afterwards, how you fit into your life, that is what matters. Now, I want some feedback, please. Is that okay? who are all willing to give some feedback? Just lift your hand. One. Thank you, sir. Please come to the front. Somebody lifted their hand there. You lifted? Okay, somebody. I want some interaction. Guys and girls, I am not here to tell you what you should do. For that you have enough and more people. How many of you agree? Nobody is agreeing. Your parents are saying you do whatever you want to. Is it so? Boss, you said you will interact. Tell me. Appa amma onnume solradhe thani tholichu vittaangala?
They said do what you like.
Huh?
They said do what you like.
Do what you like. Okay, why you are sitting here? Go do whatever you want to.
I want to be here now.
You want to be here? Oh God, crazy guys. Are there not something better than somebody coming and preaching you? Hello? Do you want somebody to preach you? Some theory stuff you want to learn? No, there are enough and more books available. So I am not here to tell you this is what you are going to do. Your future is going to be like this. You do this and then that. If somebody has written in that bowl, what course I should select, I will feel miserable. If you don't know what course you are going to select, you are totally confused. Right? When I did a lecture on the other day in another college, one girl stood up and said, sir, I want to get married. I said, excellent, but I am not a marriage broker. Right? That is her goal, her ambition. I respect it. Okay. So, see, we are not here to give you any ready-made solutions. Is that clear? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
If anybody has come here for looking for a ready-made solution, sorry, you will be disappointed. Now you have seen everything? Okay. So, I am not going to give you any solution for your problems. But maybe whatever I am saying may help you find a solution by yourself. That is the motto. That is the idea behind sharing this. Is that okay? Is that okay? See, I met somebody recently having many years of experience, having clinical practice. I asked her, hey, how is practice? That person is telling me, sir, practice is dull. Why dull? Says, this month it was Ramadan, or this month it was Diwali, this month it is Pongal. Any rule which says during Pongal time nobody will have a toothache or nobody will give an appointment or anything like that? There is some problem here. There are some clinics where the patients are waiting to enter. Okay? Whereas some patients, some doctor's clinic, it is very empty. Now, who do you think is responsible? Is it the patient's fault? Huh? Now you are saying that. Then afterwards, after opening the clinic, nobody is coming. What am I going to do? I wish I have not taken dentistry. Maybe some of you will say that. That is stupid thinking. Because I still have the feedback form from some other college where somebody is saying, is there a future for dentistry? Horrible, yeah. As though God has decided no more teeth, no more teeth for anybody. Has God decided? Of course, the baby is born without teeth, but is it going to remain like that? You are going to get some 20 customers immediately, and then after a period of time, another 32. So 52 per mouth. And in India, do you think anybody who is thinking no more children in India? Hello? We are going to be number one, yeah. We are going to beat China. Right? And I don't know how much will be your contribution. Okay. So, Life Fit lecture series is not some theoretical thing. Sorry. It is going to be given not by me alone. Please, 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 please. Been there, done it, people. What do I mean that? What do I mean by that? Somebody who has been in that situation, similar situation, but who has overcome it, or at least in the process of overcoming it, becoming successful, right? Only such people can talk. Am I right? That is going to be the people who are going to talk. Now, success, according to you, how will you define success? Please. Solunga sir. How will you define success?
When you achieve what you're trying for.
That is good. Anybody else? Somebody else lifted their hand. There is one more mic. Somebody else lifted their hand. Suddenly they have got paralysis. Come on, yeah. This is what is happening. Why do you think we made you write all those things? Because you will not have guts to stand up and ask in front of your friends. You will be thinking what they will think. They will make fun of me. Oh, you are asking this question, eh? Somebody will ask. Right? See, overcome that. Yeah, it is your life. If it takes guts to succeed. Am I right or wrong, boss?
Definitely, sir.
Only thing is you don't raise your hand.
I agree with you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Right? See, life is for you in the form you want it to be. Okay? Anyhow, I don't have too much time because I am supposed to give lecture only for about half an hour and another half an hour I'll have to answer some of your questions. Now, financially somebody should be successful. How many of you agree? Financially somebody should be successful. That means you should make more money. You want to remain poor, ma'am? Not having any intention of getting money. So anybody who is asking for an employee, I will recommend your name, ma'am. Here is going to be an unpaid lady, right? And in front of your clinic, I'll put a big poster. Nobody. Ready? How many of you want to make money? Guys are all nice people, yeah. Either you have not listened or you don't want to know water in the hostel. You don't want to raise your hand. The other fellow will faint. Okay, financial. Yes. But there is a difference between rich and wealthy. How many of you know it? You don't know, right? That is why a successful dental practitioner and an entrepreneur from a middle class background who was a professor and who has created wealth is going to give a lecture. One lecture which will be in the future. Then, how many of you think physical health is important? You should have at least for this more number of hands are going up. Okay, up that. Thank you. Right? Between you and me, 31st of January, I ran 10 kilometers in the Chennai Wipro Marathon. Okay, don't clap, man. The people who can clap is those who exercise today morning. Great! Good! Now give the clap for these guys. Because let me tell you one thing. You think I was exercising all my life? No! I used to tell my wife, I don't have any time. I have to go to the college at 7:30 in the morning, I should be there. Okay? And then once I come back, I'll eat something, I'll sleep for some time, and then I'll have to rush to the clinic. Who is having time for exercise? Right? Yes or no? But thank God I realized late. Give a big hand to your name, sir. Prince. Show me.
Yeah.
Hey, one is available here. Okay. Who others? Arvind. Okay. Yago. Great, yeah. See, when did I realize I should exercise? When I felt I don't want to get all the lifestyle diseases, stupid diseases. Because of our lifestyles, we are bringing it into our house, into our body. Okay? If we get some infectious diseases, communicable diseases, that is not in our control. Okay? But lifestyle diseases, you want to be a couch potato and then change channels only, then you will get some disease. So exercise is very, very important. Now, if somebody wants to, there are a lot of groups available. There is one group called Fitness and Freedom. If you want to, you can be part of it. That's your choice, right? Do some exercise, right? Which is important. Out of about how many? 50, 60 people, maybe 3 people only are doing it. I never told them to do. Correct? Why are you exercising? Because at young age you don't feel like, I mean, I am young, yeah, I am full of vitality. Right? Why should I exercise? We will see later. Okay, great. Then, when you consider success, how much time you are spending with your family? Right? I mean, it may not appear very relevant at this stage. Anybody who is married here? Hello? Nitin. Come. Ready to get married. Okay. First, please stand up, yeah. Camera, recording, sir. Nitin, I have a question. You are not married, but you are about to get married, he said. That is also a lie? I apologize, sir. Right? I know everybody is ready to get married. Only thing is they don't find the spouse yet. Okay. Now imagine this. You get married to somebody. After that, which one you prefer? You want to spend more time with the wife or with your patients? Hello? I was telling my wife, hey, only for you and your daughters I am working so hard and all those stuff. And you should realize how much of sacrifices I am making for you. All that dialogue. Any of your parents doing it in the house? Nobody? Nobody? Only one. I am really surprised, yeah. Now slowly. Others also, thanks for giving them guts. Okay, so understand, yeah. You don't understand that your wife or husband is more valuable. Career throughout your life period. Maybe you will be taking a different career, right?
So practice is more.
Think again, right? There should be a balance. Then emotional. What do I mean by emotional? How many of you get angry or sad or upset very fast? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Who is going to give a lecture in this level next series? There is going to be a successful film editor and son of a real estate owner. I'm sorry, not a real estate owner, key estate owner, who does not get irritated by anybody or any situation. Hello? Anybody or any situation. Now, I'm going to give a small exercise for one of my good friends. Sir, kindly read these 2 pages. See, this I got from one of the person whom I met recently in connection with my business. And when I told him I'm a dentist, he said he was feeling, oh, dentistry is not all right, this has to be corrected, that, everything he was saying. Then I said, why don't you come to a meeting which I am doing, because I want you to tell it to the youngsters. Because youngsters are always smart. How many of you agree? Now you can give a clap for yourself here. Really. Right? So, he has written something. He sent me a mail. Then yesterday I met one guy who said, dentistry itself is a waste. He is a patient. I asked him, who is your dentist? I said, I have never been to any and I don't want to go and meet any also. And this person is a rich person. And he's having more than, he's having a big farm and all those things. He was having his own philosophy of life. Okay? Now, the point is, if such a patient comes to you, what will be your reaction? Are you going to get angry? Are you going to get upset? I don't know. Because I wanted that person to come here and then express his feelings to you, which is important. That feelings are important. Now what is your feelings? What is going to be your reaction? Are you going to be mad at him? When I am saying this, it may appear, oh, I will act in this way because you will consider so many things. But what is the immediate reaction? Did you brush your teeth yesterday night? If somebody asks, what will be your reaction? What will you feel upset, right? You will feel upset or not? Yes or no? Yes. Maybe she has brushed 3 times a day or 4 times a day. But when the question is asked, hey, I don't like you. What is going to be a reaction? Here is a guy who came all the way only to tell me, I don't like you, I want to beat you. Right? Okay? How you are going to, is there something called a justified anger? Nyayamana kobam? Huh? Oh, he only provoked, that's why I got angry. Otherwise, I am such a docile person, nice person. Do you feel that? So this person, he said, I don't get irritated by anybody. Then I said, boss, you need to meet these people. Then any situation when I said Chennai floods, I know a family which was staying by the side of the Adayar river. Okay, and early morning 3:30 or so, this fellow felt something inside. He came out and saw the water was up to the steps or something. Still another 2 feet is there. Somehow he felt, he says, I should not stay here. What did you do? He went inside, told everybody to take some important things, and then he jumped over the wall and then went out. But water was not rising like that to alarm you. Is it intuition? I don't know. Okay, he jumped over the wall. His mother was not willing to listen. Mother said, this is a house constructed by your father. Nothing has happened so far. Nothing will happen. Are you not supposed to listen to your mother? I know you are all good people. You don't listen to his mother. You know what he did? He bundled her and threw her out of the other side, not into the water, the other side to save her. Okay. Now, I want to see people rise up to the occasion. People learn. Right? I don't know how. See, for example, there are stories after stories here. In one occasion, there was a marriage was fixed on 4th or something. Right? Was it 4th, ma'am? Okay. What happened? The groom is from Sri Lanka or somewhere. They have to come. And the girl's father is living in Australia. But they are basically from Chennai. And the marriage is supposed to be on that day. Okay. You know how the situation turned on December 2nd. Okay. Then in that family there is an orthodontic professor. Young professor. I know that girl right from this age, yeah. Okay. And I am the fellow who dissuaded her from doing oral surgery. Okay, she ended up in orthodontics. And that girl and her husband took charge on that day. Leaderships emerge when you have a crisis. Okay, so don't believe somebody that you cannot handle a situation or anything. You have everything inside you. Okay, and then they did so many things. How many of you heard that your net worth depends on your network? They called somebody in Bangalore, that flight was supposed to land in Chennai, airport closed and it went to Mumbai, and they know somebody, their colleague, they called, and then somebody arranged them to come to Bangalore, and from Bangalore they were brought to Chennai, and somehow somebody went and picked up the organization. See, there are so many things which are happening. Everything is within you. So only people who have done these things are going to talk. There is a successful professor who has started the Academy of Ethical Practice. How many of you know about something called ethics? Somebody has heard? Nobody has heard, right? Huh? No hand is going up here, excepting my good friend. Nobody else know about ethics. Because in 21st century, what ethics here? Right? That is the question, right? No. This person has started Academy of Ethical Practice. He is going to talk about how to earn money ethically in dentistry. Then there is a successful professor, practicing dentist, and a great mother, excellent wife, who is going to talk about spirituality. I used to wonder, my God, my age is so much, why I am not becoming spiritual? I am supposed to go do some bhajans and all those stuff. Huh? What am I doing in my life? I used to, when will I mature? I don't know. Okay, but this person was my student. She's a professor, and I told her I will never come near you. Because you may influence me and I may become a samyar, and who will take care of my wonderful, beautiful wife? Right? So, this person is going to talk about spirituality. Then there is going to be a successful traditional businessman. He is not a dentist, but he was running a very successful business. He is very wealthy, and he is going to talk about the facing the competitive world. Somebody was writing here how to face the competition or something, right? Then a successful professor on his perception about newer drugs, procedures and theories. Now, can I share you something? Yeah. See, listen, guys. I told one house surgeon in another institution, sir. Okay. To collect some people who wanted to attend the lectures, who did not give the telephone number and email ID. Okay, I asked that person to give it. That person is in India only, right? It is maybe 10 days, 15 days, I don't know. I have not received the reply yet. Whereas, there is a person, a student of mine, who is in Canada. Today morning, I sent him a message, can you give a lecture? Because I learned that he will be here in February. So can you give a lecture for house surgeons? It might help you. Right? He said, immediately within say 5 minutes I got a reply. I don't know in Canada whether they are supposed to sleep or something. I was awake here. Okay. And he sent a reply immediately. Then when I said, he's asking, what is the topic I should talk about? Right? I'm so proud of that guy. I have seen him like you guys, right? I used to think, oh, this fellow is so fun-loving guy. He's not serious. Okay, like serious means always you should be having a book and then you should be reading it and nothing but academics. Forget it, man. You are all going to be all right, wherever you are, right? So that person said, what a phenomenal person. See, he said, I still have it in my mobile is with you? No, with me? Okay. See, I asked him, boss, are you busy or something? Okay. He said, you can, if you want to, you can call me now, right? Otherwise, Thursday I am busy. Friday between this time and this time you can call me. That guy knows about time allocation. Right? Awesome. Right? He may be here in February and I will somehow try to arrange a thing for him. Maybe here or maybe somewhere else. It doesn't matter. Okay. Then there is one person. This person has not given the consent yet. 6 days he is a successful dentist. Young people love to work in his clinic. 7th day he changes. He becomes a kisan. Hello? Farmer. Having 40 acres. Loves farming. Right? When myself and my wife went to his place, you know what he did? He put his hand in a place and showed earthworms for my wife. I mean, I wouldn't have touched it, man. Because the ingredients are cow dung and all those stuff. You know it? You done it? Great, man. Okay. So, imagine the involvement. I know that person. I mean, he was not my student, boss. I am his student now. I am his junior. But look at the commitment he has. That involvement. If somebody like you has that type of involvement for dentistry, will you be successful or not? Should I talk about your future? Your future is bright. Okay. So I am trying to rope in for giving a lecture. And then there is my God, there is one more guy whom he was never my student. But I was doing PG and he has completed his, he was doing his final BDS And at that time in that college there was no lectures, and my professor took me along with him. I was doing my PG to give a lecture for the students, final year students. There, this fellow and few others came to send me off. Okay, his face is similar to your face only. All bright, eager, wanting to become successful and all those stuff. Okay, and later on he evolved big. Okay, and I don't know whether I was asking him, can you give some contribution for this book? This book is intended for people who are tips for the emerging dentist. Some of you have seen it, some of you have read it, some of you have bought it. And when this book was, I was asking for contribution to him, I was hesitant because he is very successful. You know what happened? He immediately replied, yes, I am going abroad now. Once I come back, I will give you some tips. And many people don't like his guts. Many people don't like his guts. He is the pioneer in so many areas. So, friends, of course, he has not given a promise he will be part of the Life Fits lectures. Once he comes back, I will have to ask. Right? So, I'm sorry I overshot the time. I have to talk about certain things. Success principles. There are a lot of success principles, friends. But my suggestion, I want to show you a small demo. Who has the guts to come and do the demo for me? Please, quick, 2 people. Thank you, thank you. I know, always boys have more guts here. Thank you. Give a big hand to this guy. Right. This is a piece of rope or something, right? Oh, don't worry, I'll give you one. Okay. Right. Sir. Right? What is the length? Please measure and tell. Approximately. Almost same? Huh? Stretch it a little, it will become same. Put it in what is the length? 100 centimeters? 100 centimeters? Okay. What is the average age of an individual? Yeah? Average age of an individual? 70, yeah? Hey! 60, yeah? You think I have a ghost who is coming and talking in front of you? 60, I'm not supposed to be alive, yeah? 80, only 80. I want to live for 100, yeah? And next marathon I am running for 21 kilometers. Half marathon. Don't start now. Do it next year. Once I do it. Okay. எதுக்கு தான் clap பண்றதுன்னு தெரியல. Sir, now approximately up to what age a person cannot think too much about yearning, life and all those things? Up to what years? 15, 17. So 17 itself, Shankar Sudhakar's son has started yearning. Is that so? Yearning money and becoming a little more responsible. What age? Quick. 20. From 20 you started yearning. 23. Okay, better. Right? Now measure 23 centimeters. Measure 23 centimeters. Bas. You hold this. 23 centimeters. Cut pannunga. 23 centimeters. Thank you. Thank you very much. Give me that cut pick. So this is not useful. Okay? Now, up to what age you want to work? Up to 100? Hello? This just looks like whatever you are talking also the other fellow will not understand. When do you want to enjoy your life? Somebody said?
Work is enjoyment.
Work is you will work till 100. Long live you. Right? Let him work. Hey, leave it, yeah. We need people like that. டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ல வேலை பார்க்க மாட்டாரா சொல்லுங்க.
Department வேலை
அங்க
பார்க்க மாட்டேன்.
போகட்டும்.
Work is enjoyment ன்னு சொல்றான்.
அப்படியா? Very good. So up to what age you want to work? Tell some years, man. 60. Somebody is saying 50. Okay, then become that Mark Zuckerberg or somebody. Do something. Okay, what is the age they said? 150 centimeter இருக்கா? Okay, you let us imagine you can live for 150 years. சரி 50 கட் பண்ணிடுங்க. Hey, they are the one who are saying. அதையே ரகசியமா சொன்னீங்க? உங்க டிக்னிட்டியா? Okay, that's nice, yeah. Good. So extra 50 years நான் இருக்கலாம்னு நினைச்சா அதான் 150 கொடுத்தேன். Okay, they removed it. Okay, now tell me, sir. So they said they after what year they don't want to work? 60. So 40, another 40 centimeter you cut. 40 you'll have to cut. Whatever it is you cut, yeah. Quick, quick. Thank you. Now, this is your productive years. Correct? During this productive years, how much time a sleep is required for a person?
6 hours.
I am not asking you how many hours you are sleeping. Some, if you allow them, they will sleep throughout the day. But what does the science say? 8 hours they say. So you will have to cut whatever is remaining, 1/3 you will have to cut. 1/3. What is the total measurement? எவ்வளவு இருக்குப்பா? That is another way you do in any which way. Quick. கையை சேர்த்து கட் பண்ணுங்க, அதான் சண்டை போட்டு இருக்கீங்களே. ஓகே, so sleep is gone. Do you think you need some fun and recreation? Otherwise, why should they have how many hours fun every day? Bas. How many hours fun? Entertainment, fun, hour, fun. Don't say what is fun. You can make it fun. Okay, fun, enjoying. How much time? 4 hours fun she needs. Fun loving people. 4 hours na எப்படி சார் நான் எவ்வளவு இருக்கு பாக்கி? Right? And then you are eating, taking bath. No, no one is taking bath because you don't want to lift your hand. Okay. But how much time for that? Maybe 2 hours?
2 hours.
So 6 hours gone? Cut for that also. Taking bath and all those things. Now whatever it is, maybe within this time only, that long thing which you saw for 100 centimeters has become like this. This is the time which you will have to do something productive. Right? This is the time you will have to do something productive. Thanks a lot, gentlemen. Thanks a lot for helping. ஏன் வரல கட் பண்றாதீங்க. See, such procrastination, that is something which is going to have a real problem for you. நாளைக்கு பண்ணிக்கலாம், நாளைக்கு பண்ணிக்கலாம், right? Exam is only at that time. I can always do that. House agency is a period for enjoying. Why should I study this year also? Right? Sorry, you saw that already. Decide whatever you want to. That is up to you. I know everybody is not going to follow whatever I am going to say, but it is only to make you think. Okay? So procrastination is a real enemy. And then you will have to set, once you know how to set priorities, what is important? See, a guy or girl who is in love, they know their priorities. Correct? For them, nothing else is important. The first thing is, oh, see that person. Right? It's a fact, yeah. Right? So set priorities, whatever it is. Then being the best you. Boss, one stupid thing which I have done is I used to compare myself with others. Never compare yourself. For example, when this running thing came, they said, first they said, you can run 3 kilometers. I said, 3 kilometers? How can I run? Even walking is difficult. 3 kilometers, how can I run? I said. They said there is a marathon called Pinkathon, you can do it. Then after a lot of thinking, I went into the net and searched, and then found out it is for ladies, 3 kilometers. Pinkathon, I should have remembered. Okay. Then they said, you do a little every day. Right? And then I found other people walking. There is somebody 104 or something who are not in Chennai Marathon, some other place. Okay. I saw a YouTube video. That fellow was able to do. Right? When he can do it, I can also do it. So every day you do something, then you become okay. The only comparison should be yesterday's you versus today's you. Is there any little improvement? I am sure everybody would have done some resolution or something in the 1st of January. But second result would have started breaking it, I know. Okay, that is up to you. So, last thing I will say is, never be afraid of making mistakes. We all make mistakes. Then we have to learn, right, from that mistake, and then learn, and then we will have to apply whatever we have learned, and then we will have to do it. Okay? And then we are planning with some other people win-win guided clinics. This is for people who want to set up their own clinics. See, imagine, you start a clinic and you keep it open for 3 hours a day. Are you paying rent only for 3 hours? Or are you paying for 24 hours? Does it make sense to keep the clinic open for 24 hours or not? Hello? If you think I am the only person God has sent to the world as an answer for dentistry, then you are wrong. I used to be like that. Only I have to do it. Only I can do it perfectly. Have you ever prepared something in the kitchen, ma'am? Have you ever helped your mom? Huh? What did you help them prepare?
Specifically, sir, I'll help her.
Did you prepare anything, any dish? With what dish?
Breakfast prepared.
Okay, what breakfast? You have done idli and chutney. Okay, good. That is nice. Okay. See, you have a brother. Ayyo. Suganya panna idli. Somebody would have made fun of you. Suganyala idli panni na saapdanuma அப்படின்னு சொல்லிருக்காரா அண்ணன் தம்பி யாராவது இருக்காங்களா? Those guys would have teased you. Wait till his wife comes. Whatever horrible thing she, hey, that is the idea. You will have your chance. Okay, people will make fun of you and all those things. Don't believe all those stuff. Okay, so these clinics, when you think, see, if your mother says, I am the only person who can create beautiful idlis, you cannot do it. Has she ever said that? No, right? She is one person who supported you, who helped you. Come on, it's okay if it is too watery. Next time you prepare the dough in a better way. Something should have guided you, right? So learn from somebody who is a mentor. Okay, and I think I overshot the time. Now, one thing I want to say is books. Friends, every lecture I do, I always tell people about books. And you are a wrong audience for it. 4 years you have been struggling with books. All big books. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
After that, in my life, I will never touch a book. That will be the attitude. Okay? I also had that attitude, but I am not talking about your dental books alone. Somebody asked in that last lecture, how do I talk to people? Patients. What a question, yeah. What were you doing from 3rd year? Were you talking to them or were you doing that? What a question it is. Everything, success depends on your relationship with others. Right? Relationship 101. Not written by me, by John Maxwell, who is an authority on relationship books, leadership skills, etc. Then people tools. I am not in the book selling business, hello. But certain things which I have enjoyed, which I have found to be very, very useful, I am just suggesting to you. Right? And then there is something called a shift your brilliance. I was telling everybody has that potential inside. Will you bring it out or not? That is your choice. Right? Lead your way. How you can become an excellent leader? You will be leading teams, man. Think of maybe a small team. Maybe a home team. Right? Do you want to be the leader? I don't know. Right? A setback is a setup for a comeback. Some failure, some situation has occurred, you feel the entire world has crashed, right? And then 21st century's positioning, right? Oh, in olden days it was nice, nowadays everything is changed, right? Something you will say. Here is a master key system. Hello? This book was written, I don't know, maybe 100 years ago, right? It's a reprint. Okay. Then predictable results in unpredictable times. Because people are always with excuses, man. It is time to move on. Wisdom of the ages. No more excuses. The leader who had no title. Some of the books you would have heard, some of the books you have read or something, right? See, when I was a professor, my usual hobby is, when I want to punish somebody, see, if there is a class, there will be some mischievous people, yes or no? Just like you, all of you. If nobody is watching, you will do something. Okay, that's why I am not turning the other side. Okay, so, my usual thing is, I will call that person and say, boss, you have done this. Right? Between us, let us come to some agreement. Do you think you are an adult? Adult? That means if you are an adult, you have done something, some action, there should be a consequence. You must be having guts enough to face it. Right? So, whatever you have done is a small error, but still I would love to talk to your parents, bring them. I did it. Even for PG students. Hello? Now everybody is happy you are not my student? Yes or no? I used to call the parents, say, if they are married, their wife has to come. Because now she is the boss. Let them know what the husband is up to in the college. Because the father-in-law is financing. Right? So let them know. At that situation, most of them will say, no, don't call them and all. You know how students act and pretend. They will put an innocent face, suddenly they will put it on their face. You know all those things, right? Everybody is doing it. Yes or no? Hello? Somebody is sleeping there, yeah? Okay. So, jokes apart, books are something really, really useful. Lot of people have covered something. Lot of people are saying something. What is the topic? Majority? Going abroad, many people have written. What to do next? That is another thing. Any other thing? Whatever you have written? Because we are taking those papers, we will want to analyze it. And then that is how our lectures will be structured, depending on your need. Okay? So, please tell me. Any other questions? Huh? See, going abroad and all those things, I think it is the answer is there. There are enough this thing, yeah. How to go to Canada. There are enough people who are saying how to go to Canada, how to go to USA. Even in this book, somebody has written about Canada and USA. Now I am trying to get it from Middle East. Okay. If you want to go and work in along with no, I had been to Middle East. Okay. I had been there. It's okay, nice. You can make money, no doubt about it. But there are some situations, those who have gone there, they will be able to help you. So, but those things, there are enough and more things available. But the question which somebody has written, like, what to do next, I am confused, means, sorry. That is sad state of affairs, right? Now, does anybody have any clear dream? I have a student who says, now, I love playing violin. And that person is doing it apart from practicing dentistry. That is his major hobby. He is allocating time for that. He is happy in that way. And I know one person who stood first in the college. Now she is doing interior decoration. Hello? She loves doing it. That is one student of mine who is talking about some what is that word, yeah? Dynamics, adella textbook la ya. Wait. Oh God, he gave us some beautiful word. I never knew that there was a name like that. Okay, it is like trying to find out. It is something to do with research. This guy is doing research. He wants to give a lecture. He is willing to give a lecture. That is not at all. That was not there when I studied pharmacology. When Ramesh Kumar studied pharmacology, it was not there. Even the stupid word I am not able to pronounce, and he is making a lot of money through it. So don't think options are not there. How many of you have read the book Magic of Thinking Big? Magic of Thinking Big by Dr. David Schwartz. You read it? Awesome, boss. Tell something about that book. Mike.
I have a habit of reading books. What you said is a pretty recommended book.
Okay.
Actually, it talks about.
You like that book?
Yeah, I like the book.
Is it useful for youngsters?
Yeah, of course it's useful.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right? He is right. Okay. Books are useful. What is the price of the book? About 400, 500? 350, 400 something? Anybody who can afford it? See, my lecture would have been, I will consider it as a successful thing had you made a decision to buy that book and read. Okay. Now, what else? What is success all about? Something very simple. You have a dream. You want to attain that dream. You should put a date when you want to attain it. Okay? Then it becomes a goal. Once you have made a goal, you should have an action plan for it. What you should do to do that, achieve it. Right? The next step will be, there will be a lot of people who will come and say, no, you cannot do it. So you should develop some belief for doing it. Okay? After having absolute belief, if you start putting action, will you immediately achieve result? Not necessarily. You will fail sometimes. You will learn. You will do it again. You will fail. You will learn it in a better way. How I can do it in a better way, alternative way. You will ask your mentor and then you will become successful. Now, I have time for one question from anybody. Hello? Hello? Okay. No questions, right? I know you will all be scared. Thank you. So, nice talking to you. You are all lovely audiences. Right? That is what is known as procrastination. That is what is known as procrastination, not having enough guts. I wanted to prove that one. Right? Whatever questions you have, put it in the feedback form. Right? I think you are going to give them some form, some white paper. Huh? Arvind, forget Arvind. He, in spite of reading Magic of Thinking, he did not raise his hand immediately. Right? He was the first person to raise. I know.
2 hands.
Right? Okay, anyhow, the time is up. Boss, thank you very much. Close it.